फिर से आ गए हैं व्हाट्स ऑन माय प्लेट विद प्रीति Hoon featuring Emmanuel Upputuru. Hi Emmanuel, say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody.
So Emmanuel has just quit Cheil और अभी वो पहले भी entrepreneur थे, अब फिर से वो entrepreneur बन गए हैं, तो इसलिए वो काफ़ी ये थोड़ी interesting conversation होने वाली है कि उन्होंने ऐसा क्यों किया. तो Emmanuel, let's begin.
Sure,
What's happening? And of course, हमारी plate में क्या क्या है? What's in our plate? We have to show it to the to our viewers. He's having a salad. It's his choice completely. I'm having a bruschetta and orange juice. So आज बहुत ही snacky, conversation के साथ snacks and salad. We are good to go.
And I like to keep it light-hearted, so it's a
light-hearted convencursion with me. Yeah, absolutely. So Emmanuel, how did you take the plunge again?
Yeah, so I think entrepreneurship जो है कीड़ा है. तो एक बार काटा था मुझे. Then for whatever reason, then I sort of stopped that, shut it, quit it, whatever you call it. And then I wanted to get back into a big corporate job and all. We did that. And for 3.5 years, and then towards the end is almost 4 years. And then उसके बाद जो काटा था एक बार वो कीड़ा, वो बार वो इच कर रहा था. जैसे वो लगता है
फ्रीडम का कीड़ा होता है ना.
फ्रीडम का कीड़ा है. मतलब बोलता है कि वो कुछ रह गया था, कुछ चीज़ें जो बातें रह गई थी जो पूरी नहीं हुई थी. तो मैंने कहा कि वो करना पड़ेगा. So then I think I went to the hills actually, मुक्तेश्वर.
Oh, you did.
और वहाँ पे मैं वहाँ पे मैं कुछ लिख रहा था. So my resignation letter said the hills have spoken. So that was the subject title, the hills have spoken.
Okay. तो अभी EFGH ये नाम कैसे आपने EFGH
Brand Innovations,
correct. So this is the new company that Emmanuel has floated. And what made you, अच्छा आपका initials से क्या लगाव है? EFGH, उससे पहले ITSA था, ITCSA, अभी EFGH है, क्यों? ये torture क्यों?
Yeah, I don't get stressed about work too much, but you won't believe it कि नाम को लेके मुझे कई रातें नींद नहीं आई थी. Because I had options and shortlisted and all. And then मैं ये करूँ, मैं वो करूँ, and then family में somebody likes this thing, somebody likes that. But at the end of the day, I think I had to take the call. So that is one reason. But दूसरा है कि मैं ऐसा नाम रखना चाहता हूँ जो I don't want to give it's like giving a name to a baby, right? Right? कि वो जो कि ऐसे ही होगा, बड़ा होगा या छोटा होगा. It's like I don't want to name कि कंपनी का नाम बहुत बड़ा होगा. तो कंपनी will be under pressure to make it little very big. मैं उसको सर कि वो बड़ा होना ही पड़ेगा उसको. सपोज कुछ ऐसा एंगल हो कि उसको ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा. So I wanted to give it a name which actually doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
लोग बोलते हैं कि what does EFGH stand for? So actually I'm revealing it on your show. कि what does EFGH stand for? A lot of people ask. So I'm saying EFGH stands for what EFGH को अपने आप को डिस्कवर करना पड़ेगा कि वो EFGH है क्या है. वो बनेगा क्या.
एक बात बताओ, जैसे मैं भी क्रिएटिव हूँ, आप भी you have that background, creative background. होता है ना क्रिएटिव लोगों के साथ, ये बड़ा टेंशन होती है ना. हम लोग we don't get satisfied very easily. Does it happen to you? Because of you said you spent nights in getting the name finalized and all. Does it happen? नहीं यार, इससे अच्छा कर सकता हूँ, इससे अच्छा कर सकता हूँ.
Yeah.
You don't get satisfied.
I think satisfaction to me is like death. Satisfaction हो गया तो मतलब खत्म है.
Yeah.
So I think till the last minute, जब तक CA को भी मैंने 2 नाम दिए थे, क्या दिया दूसरे अनफॉर्चुनेटली, और मुझे मुश्किल करने के लिए दोनों नाम अप्रूव हो गए थे. So then I had to choose.
तो चेल छोड़ने का दुख था या एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने की खुशी?
दुख तो मैं नहीं कह सकता, मतलब मुश्किल ज़रूर था. बिकॉज इट वॉज अ हाई प्रोफाइल जॉब एंड इट वॉज a large mandate, big responsibility, and exciting clients, and a lot of interesting things to do. So it was not easy, but I think the keedha power was bigger. The attraction of the keedha did a bigger job than anything else.
Okay, finally Emmanuel ने खाना शुरू कर दिया है. वो समझ गए हैं कि खाना तो पड़ेगा क्योंकि कॉन्वर्सेशन तो ख़त्म नहीं होने वाली है इतनी जल्दी. And so first thoughts on becoming an entrepreneur again. Why like पहले आपने फिर से कॉर्पोरेट आप गए, जॉब में गए वापस, फिर से आप वापस बाहर आए हैं. तो tell all those entrepreneurs who are not able to sort of sustain in a way. It happens to everybody, and especially like अभी पैंडेमिक भी था बीच में. तो tell me that feeling when you're becoming an entrepreneur again. So you've been there, done that, and you want to do it again.
So एक होता है कि आपने प्लंज लिया, आपने कूदा, फिर बाद में कुछ मजा आया, फिर बाद में गिर गया, चोट लगा. Then you say कि मैं उसको कभी नहीं छूंगा मैं. But then I think if you're ready to learn from mistakes that you made, कि कुछ गलतियां हो गई हैं, चलो उसको हम दोबारा रिपीट नहीं करेंगे. So being that done that का फायदा है कि मतलब कि एटलीस्ट वो रिपीट नहीं करेंगे जो मिस्टेक्स हुए थे. शायद नई मिस्टेक्स हम करेंगे, जरूर करेंगे.
Okay.
But I think this is probably for the long haul. And hopefully, God willing, by God's grace, we should be able to do it and make it big. And then,
what was that unique quality? Because you worked with WPP and Publicis. What was the unique quality about Cheil?
Yeah.
What was that one thing? And one thing that you did not like?
Oh.
You have
don't. I'm eating a salad, but don't put me in a soup.
I will.
I think all large companies. I love networks, okay, because they have their own, comfort, and also global networks. The award shows and then leveraging the networks, globals, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I really love all that. So that's what I miss. I'm gonna miss that. But talking about Cheil, I think लोगों को काफी भ्रम है Cheil के बारे में. And कुछ मुझे लगता है कि गलत फहमियाँ भी हैं Cheil के बारे में.
अच्छा.
I think it's a great place. Okay, and great opportunities. बहुत करने को है, बहुत कुछ सीखने को है. So I think people just focus about wrong things about Cheil. Some things like that might happen in all agencies. No, I think जैसे लोग बोलते हैं कि मतलब हर कंपनी में पॉलिसीज होते हैं, Cheil में उस पॉलिसीज को लागू करते हैं. That's it. It's as simple as that. You have to take it seriously. And I think it's not a small agency, it's a massive organization.
How was it working with Koreans?
Oh, I think it's great because they really work hard.
They do, but are there what I'm going to ask? You know what I'm going to ask? Are they kind of a hindrance in your work?
No, I think I think I learned a lot from them also. They work really hard. They're very, very focused, and they get things done. I mean, the Cheil is one of the largest, if not the largest agency in at least in some parameters.
Yeah.
So I don't think you get to make an agency of that size by doing nothing.
Slow.
So, a lot of things to learn.
Is it slow? Is it the work process, the work culture is slow? Do you think so?
Not at all. It is hectic. It is like, I would say, being on your toes. So you cannot relax. कि आज दिन चल रहा है, धीरे चल रहा है, लगता है कुछ हो नहीं रहा. Any moment you should be on your toes. You can never relax at all. So if you're not ready for that, then people think, oh, मतलब gosh, this is a bad place or a tough place and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's an exciting place to be.
So for youngsters, you recommend Cheil?
Hugely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And how is it? So I want to ask you this very interesting question, which is, it is coming to my mind since you were an entrepreneur, then you joined the corporate again, and then came out. Do you think somewhere in your mind you have that instability about your So I want you to be honest, where you want to tell me where कि क्या होता है आपके अंदर, क्या आपको लगता है कि नहीं यार, मतलब maybe I'm not a fit for the corporates, maybe somewhere. मुझे लगता है, I mean I'll be very honest, like I was an employee, like I was telling you before this we recorded. I used to feel कि यार नहीं यार, कुछ अपना करते हैं, कुछ करना चाहिए, that freedom, that talking to everybody and becoming your own brand, and you are the face of it. What about
you? I think that's a very personal question.
Of course I have to. Why do you think that this is being recorded?
It's a unique show.
Of course.
Okay. So I think unstable probably is not the correct word.
I was rude. Yeah.
I would say.
I would straightforward.
I would use a positive word called restless.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And जो लोग मुझे जानते हैं, मैं एक जगह बैठ नहीं सकता मैं. अभी मैं आपके साथ बैठा हूँ कैमरे के सामने.
चार चीज़ें सोच रहे हो क्या?
मैं चार चीज़ें physically also I just have to get up, a walk, and I think and all that kind of so multiple things,
Okay.
But I think my corporate life is good. I've learned a lot, so there's no complaint at all. So whatever I have reached and whatever I've gained and achieved is all because thanks to the organizations that I've worked with, and I'd like to thank everybody who gave me an opportunity to play that game.
Of course.
But I think So if you say, ki, oh, am I going to change my mind again? It took a lot of time and sort of, I could say, guts to do the press release. Because once I release in the press release, it's like, you know, I'm telling agencies I'm not available, right?
Yeah.
So I've sort of burnt my bridges,
If
maybe
you are
like
doing
you
this
have.
interview-
You know, like yeah, correct.
नहीं, burning
So-
bridges तो नहीं है.
Anyway, yeah, छोटे से, yeah, correct. Correct. But I think, yeah. So I think यहाँ पे, so if you're on your own, you can do so many things that maybe that keeps me occupied. कि हर दिन नया होगा.
Did pandemic help you take the plunge?
Pandemic actually has opened doors. Pandemic
But
has said.
did it like sort of like help you take that decision more, you know, thinking कि यार जिंदगी बहुत छोटी है. It's a fact. कि जिंदगी बहुत छोटी है, बॉस कर लो जो करना है जिंदगी में. क्योंकि ये बहुत लोग सब, मुझे भी कहीं ना कहीं हर किसी को लग रहा है कि यार कर लो. So do you think that phase helped you?
No, pandemic definitely makes you think, but it didn't come from a sort of a fear aspect or a negative aspect कि जिंदगी छोटी तो कुछ कर लेते. पर मुझे लगा कि डरना क्या है. मतलब at the end, first I'll fail again, right? But and maybe somebody will. I've said I've burned my bridges, but somebody will give an opportunity. If you're good enough, if you stay relevant, if you're good enough, you stay relevant, and if you're good at your work,
Yeah.
I don't think.
But you're not failing. You
Dharma is
already
here.
have a couple of clients in your kitty. Would you like everybody to tell?
Yeah, so I think we've been
Would you
privileged
like to tell everybody? Sorry. हाँ.
So I think we're privileged to have started working on Tech Mahindra, a large IT services company,
Okay.
and we're in the middle of certain other conversations. So I'll tell you.
नहीं आप बता दो, ये मंडे को ही जाएगा ये इंटरव्यू, चिंता मत करो आप.
Yeah, okay. So we participated in another small page, and we've just got the news saying it's a.
You got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Let's do cheers for that.
Yeah.
Emmanuel has got another one in his kitty, and that is.
So it's a global organization called Giving Tuesday, and it's an exciting brand in the NGO businesses. And like Black Friday, they want to own a day
Yeah.
where people can give, and it's not just about donations, but it's about generosity.
Okay.
And then it's a very different aspect to the whole charity culture.
Okay. So when does the work begin? Have you been given the mandate already?
Yeah, work begins next Monday.
Actually, Emmanuel अभी उसी मीटिंग से आ रहे हैं. The work begins Monday, and so what else? You going to expand your team for that?
Yeah, we'll have to.
बड़ा सोच के बोला आपने क्या बात?
I think thanks to the release, a lot of people have reached out.
Okay.
And I don't know, after your show, more people might reach out.
Of course.
So, yeah, if you are looking for a job or you're looking for an agency, this is the link.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what was I about to? हाँ, कि आपके जो senior appointment अभी हुई है उसके बारे में बताइए. Who is joining you?
The senior appointment is Joyce Shepherd. She's my wife, and she's
Other than her.
She's part of the rest.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Who's the other person who will join you?
But that we are in a conversation right now, so we will
नहीं,
reveal it on your show only.
नहीं दोबारा थोड़ी ना आऊंगी. एक बात पूछने के लिए. बता दो मंडे को ही जाएगा वैसे.
नहीं हम बताएंगे.
So you're still in talks.
Yeah.
Okay. And where
But the big thing that I want to talk about is NFTs. You know,
Metaverse.
Metaverse and NFTs and all,
yeah.
right? Is that I wanted to actually disrupt is a big word, so
Yeah.
I'll use it really carefully.
What do you want to do?
That open up the talent market. You know, I see on LinkedIn a lot of people are frustrated with their jobs. सब रो ही रहे हैं मतलब. पता नहीं उनको. I don't know, instead of people being happy that they have a job,
Yeah.
you know, where on the last day of the month there's some salary comes, people are not happy with their companies, with their bosses, with their clients. So I feel very weird about that because I enjoy my work. In fact, it's a great stress buster to do work on that kind of, right?
Yeah.
तो मुझे बड़ा अजीब सा लगता है. So I want to talk to good talented people, not like everybody, and then say, you know, there is another way to work. You know, there's another way to work where you can enjoy the work, which is what I want to open doors. And one way is that anybody wants to join the party at EFGH. We'll release NFTs. They're in the production right now, and in a month's
You are
time,
releasing NFTs for whom?
for anybody in the world, you can buy the NFTs and sort of
Okay.
sort of like a
So
token.
you're
तो
looking
NFT is a
for
token.
zillennials to join your team.
Yeah,
That's the right word.
Yeah, but it could be boomers also.
Yeah.
That's not that there's no entry because I'm a boomer, so they also have a special place. So they buy the NFTs and then say they're interested in the story of EFGH and the community. So I want to almost like build a community of talented people across the globe.
Okay. And जो लोग ये इंटरव्यू देख रहे हैं जो ऑलरेडी शायद पढ़ भी चुके होंगे कि Joyce, his wife, has joined him as well. Tell me about working with your wife. How does that feel?
Okay, I think as one would guess.
सच बोलना.
वो भी देख रही होंगी.
बिल्कुल. मतलब ये वाला पार्ट तो फॉरवर्ड
फॉरवर्ड कर.
पहले मैं अपने बारे में सुन लेती हूँ.
अनब्लॉक कर दी. तो इसको क्या करना पड़ेगा? हाइड करना पड़ेगा.
एडिट तो होता ही नहीं है मेरा इंटरव्यू एडिट.
I think I've been privileged, let me say it,
Okay.
to have her beside me. So when she quit because of the kids, and it was like, it just happened, it's not like a conscious decision कि वो quit करेंगे कि हम quit करेंगे, it just happened over the years. And then she never felt the industry as it moved on, many things were she never did take it seriously. But because घर पे advertising बातें होती थी, and then I used to always respect her point of view, and then and she is brilliant in many ways, so I used to consult her, advise her, that kind of stuff. देखो मैं आपकी शो के बारे में कितनी अच्छी बातें कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है, so मैं genuine, otherwise why would I do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I could have just gone alone and then not be, you know, open to these kind of questions, right? So I
Yes,
think
of course.
she's been with me, and then she's from the industry. She's aware of what's happening and
What
kept her
role
up to
will
date.
she have on daily basis with you?
I think lastly, she's a creative person.
Yeah. You
So,
both are creative.
Yeah. Probably, I think she would probably
So
be more creative than me.
Doing the money part and getting the client and all of that, does that take a toll on both of you?
No, I don't think she would probably take that role. She'd be mostly on the creative side. She's
Okay.
right now leading the NFT whole project,
Okay.
and so that side. So mostly the business and the clients and all that, I will probably take that
So
role.
you are ready to challenge the biggies out there in the pitch?
Yeah, see, अगर नहीं करेंगे तो फिर मजा क्या आएगा. छोटा गेम तो
छोटा गेम खेलने में
तो
क्या
फिर
फील
तो
है
फिर तो
यार?
उसमें कोई बड़ी मजी बात नहीं है ना. I think one reason I wanted to start, I don't know if you asked the question कि why entrepreneurship and all, इसकी मुझे जितना इंडस्ट्री में while it has given me many things, हर जगह मुझे लगा कि ये ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए. कई जगह लगता है मैनेजमेंट डिसीजन लिया and all that. And when you are in the seat of the manager, you have to take decisions, right?
And you
cannot
have
like
to
it.
accept it as
You
well.
have to accept it.
Even when you don't want to.
You don't,
willingly.
right?
Yeah.
तो मैंने कहा कि तू बहुत बोल रहा है, तू करके दिखाना फिर. So I think that is one of the reasons why I want to
अच्छा.
do it this way.
करके दिखा दिया फिर? EFGH?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for talking to me. We thought that we keep it short, but yeah, this is what it is. I think जिसको पसंद आया होगा उसने end तक interview ज़रूर देखा होगा मेरा. And this is exclusive. You want to give a shout out to your followers and fans, and obviously those who follow you, saying that please subscribe and like to my channel.
Yeah, thanks Preeti. And lovely chatting with you. And आपने तो पता कैसे
मज़ा आ गया खा के और ये सारी बातें करके. तो full on gossip on food
It's a
है.
very interesting show. I like your format. Okay, and I like to just I like to come on another show because of the food. And we discuss many ideas. So I think क्या बोलते हैं आप, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and hope
You're good.
and all the best for your show. And yes, people who have seen this, you can reach out to me.
Please reach out to Emmanuel. How do you want them to reach out to you?
Oh, like that.
Yeah? When they see the video, they
I don't know what people do on LinkedIn, but people keep viewing my profile.
Yeah?
तो आप reach out कर सकते हो.
ठीक है.
On LinkedIn, Instagram,
Reach
Twitter.
out to Emmanuel on LinkedIn,
Wherever.
guys, and he is available to talk about a lot of things, business as well as
धंधे की बात करते हैं.
धंधे की
मतलब,
बात.
हाँ, धंधे की बात मतलब वैसे का टाइम पास करने के लिए या बात टाइम पास के लिए बात, बट पहले बता देना कि टाइम पास है कि धंधा है.
हाँ यार, ये आपने बिल्कुल सही बात की. नहीं,
I don't mind time pass also.
वैसे लास्ट क्वेश्चन, LinkedIn पे होता धंधा होता LinkedIn पे?
I have no clue.
क्या होता क्या है
I
यार
have no
LinkedIn पे,
clue.
ये बताओ.
I have no clue. What happens on LinkedIn?